This is Island Farm. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. And look, yes, I look like a human. I haven't worn makeup in months. I'm looking like a human, but I have to go in for the Spain and it's raining. So Attack on Titan 30 it is. Because it's raining, right? So I'm going into what it's been to run some errands, come back home, do some more stuff, and I'm going to take you guys along with me because I have some shopping to do and I haven't given you all a shopping vlog in a while. So I'm going to give you all a shopping vlog today. So let's go do that because it's already after 1 and I have a lot of ish to do, okay? Also, when I come back, I have to tell you something. I have a rant. I have a whole rant. I have a whole rant. So when I come back, I'll give all it that update. But for now, let me leave, go into Port Spain and, you know what I'm saying, wind blowing and drizzle falling. So time to leave, right? Okay, I will catch you all in the next. Okay, hoodie quiet, let's go! We going. Ribena. Woo! Y'all remember that commercial? I always say that, but Ribena. Woo! I mean, the packaging different, but it's still Ribena. It's Ribena. Alrighty, so we are in the Asian Chinese grocery. You know, at the bottom of Charlotte Street by the promenade. If you continue walking, not Charlotte Street, it's Henry Street. Right, at the bottom of Henry Street by the promenade, if you keep walking downwards, like if you're going to City Gate but staying on Henry Street, there is a Chinese grocery right there before the end of the street. That's the grocery I'm in because people, every time I come here, people tend to ask me where it is. So I'm telling you all now where it is. It is going down Henry Street, the bottom end of Henry Street after the promenade, as if you're going back to City Gate. That is where the grocery is and has a whole bunch of different Asian preservatives, Asian food, Asian snacks, yeah, dried mushrooms, some sort of, what is this? Is this like a, oh, this kind of like nori sheets, but it's not nori. Sorry, I wasn't seeing it, but this kind of like nori sheets, but it's not nori. Did you see the nori though? No. Oh my god, and just a plethora of different types of ramen. Just ramen, okay? So that's where we're at right now. We bought some egg noodles. Well, we didn't buy it yet, it's in the cart. We got some egg noodles and we'll go upstairs and see. There's the other types of noodles. That's like the kind of clear ones that I cooked the other day that I didn't do right and I have to do it over. Yeah, it's like that. What is that? That's noodles. It's noodles.
It's just noodles.
Yeah, it's noodles. There you go. So I'm looking for nori sheets right now because I want to make some nori balls. So that's what we're looking for. They don't seem to have any, but I'll look or I'll ask someone in the front, even though 99% of the times you come into the store, the Asian people don't speak English and then they hire people to work here, but the people they hire to work here actually are Spanish people, so they don't speak English either. So figure it out, so use Google, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah. This looks like ramen.
Just ramen. This is a fish.
You know how the seasoning is this, and they have the bottled and the ramen seasoning on the other lid. Like, you want some bottle milk? And no, this is not for babies. This is actually for like regular people, like children and adults. You want some bottle milk? And actually it has nipples on the inside of it too, huh? Do you want some bottle milks? It's basically different flavor milk. That's what it is. That's cute though. That's very cute.
This one,
yeah, I like this.
This one about a little too much of a height.
You big or head big.
Acha.
Yeah, now we're in some random Asian store on Charlotte Street. I really don't know the name of it, and it is opposite it's Conway. No, it's not even reaching Conway. I don't know, but it's on Charlotte Street. Point is it's on Charlotte Street. So yeah. Cat toys. I have to buy a cat toy for my kid's cat. The cat don't live by me, it lives by their dad. But I tend to buy cat toys for him because he's adorable. So yeah. No, and I'm putting all the free. It's supposed to be free. dying from pepper. It is that what?
That's spoon.
No, no pepper though. Oh, come on, it's not that fast.
No, no.
It's not, it's the same thing you use.
Three pine.
Pepper in it.
Just stand and pepper.
The eggs are the reason. It's a deep. It's an egg.
That's it. Mom. No, shit. Watch it.
No, you make me choke and laugh at it.
Exactly. Don't laugh at me now.
You make me choke and you have a laugh at it.
Oh, cheap lies. I don't read about.
Just stand and slide pepper.
Don't make me choke.
Can I have a fight?
To know, right? What I really want to know is water. Why does it color my water? Okay, it's clear enough, but still, why my water brown? Why water? Why does it color the water? What's going on here? What we doing? What we doing? Why the color my water looking so disgusting? What water? What's what we doing here? Why? Y'all seen it? It was brown and that though. It's cleaner, but why? Why? What's this in Island Farm? It is the next day. And I'm looking for my tripod. You know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna find my tripod and we're gonna get back to this, right? Okay. Okay, Island Farm. So we have acquired the tripod. And now I'm going to tell you what I told you guys I would tell you, the rant that I have to rant. By the way, it's the next day. So, yeah, I came back from Portishead yesterday and it was raining heavily and then I had to make dinner and do all the mommy things that I needed to do and I really didn't want to record it. So, I didn't record last time when I got home. So, yeah, I recorded now, right? I recorded now. So, on to the rant. So, y'all, my rant is... It's a little rant, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Case in point, this is why I am so picky and so skeptical when it comes to watching other people's children. I love children. Don't get me wrong. I love children, but I don't like watching other people's children. Because a lot of times, other people's children know how to manners. A lot of times, other people try and know how to discipline. A lot of the times, other people try and very rude, and I can't deal with that. Because, I just say, my children don't get them kind of trouble. She might be a little crazy, but my children don't get them kind of trouble, and they definitely don't get rudeness to other people. So, yeah, but let me tell you all what happened. So, on Friday, one of my neighbors called me Friday morning. It was like 6:30 in the morning. She called me and she asked me if I can watch her son in the evening when he comes home until she gets back from work or until her friend picks him up, right? The little boy accustomed coming downstairs and playing with Sakura and Chiara, so I had no problem. Cool, it was just for a little while until somebody picked him up. No problem, right? It wasn't overnight, it wasn't for a whole day, it was just maybe a couple hours, right? Cool. So the evening rolls around and she drops off, but she didn't drop him off. The driver drops him off, right? Yeah, so as I was saying, the evening came around and the kid get dropped off by the driver, right? Okay, cool. He was here, he was playing, being his crazy self. She was playing, Sakura was playing, Brandon was playing his game. So It was raining when he came. I needed to go to the store, and I couldn't go to the store to get anything for my kids because of how heavily it was raining. I do have transport, and I have to walk out the road from where I live to get to a main street in order to get a taxi to go to San Juan or to go to any grocery because I don't live near any grocery, right? Cool. So I call his mother and I let his mother know that I'm going to be running to the grocery store for a little bit just to get something for everybody to eat, and I'll be coming back. My son is watching him. She said okay. She had no problem with that. She just told me her friend is going to come pick him up, and I should reach back from the grocery before her friend comes for him. So I'm like, okay, great, no problem. So I told Brandon, I said, Brandon, stay in the join him, try on this child and his two sisters until I come back. Brandon's old enough, even though I don't live close to any groceries, it's still not far, far away where it's like, oh my God, it's so far, but oh my God, it's kind of close, but it's kind of far. In terms of, it takes like 5 minutes ride in a taxi to get to the grocery. So it's not that far, right? 5 minutes taxi ride. You could still walk it, but because it was raining, I couldn't walk. Anyway, so I leave and didn't know that my data was off. So I wasn't able to get any phone calls from Brandon. I didn't see the phone call until I was coming back home and I was trying to call him. I was like, why can't I call him? Why can't I call him? And then I realized my data was off. Anyway, turned it on, realized he was trying to call me. When I called him, he was like, Mom, where are you? A lady came to pick up the child or whatever the case is. I need to talk to you. I was like, okay, no problem. So I get home. When I get home, my son is telling me that this child was extremely rude. He was screaming and yelling at them. He was trying to stand on his sister. He was pulling out the cords from the game, like violently pulling it out because he wanted to play my son's game. My son said no. He wants to play the game and he's violently pulling out the cord. So my son tells him, no, you can't do that. Leave it alone. So he gets mad because my son tells him that, starts throwing a tantrum. So when this lady comes for him, he then starts crying and exaggerating. And apparently he tells this lady that my son hit him. So, okay, you say this, right? My child didn't even know that he said this to the lady that came to pick him up. When I come home, as I said, the child was already gone. The lady picked him up. But he left stuff in the fridge. And again, they live upstairs. So I took the stuff out of the fridge to go take it to them. When I go take it to them, this lady's coming down the stairs dramatically coming down the stairs. So I meet her like halfway. Didn't even know she was coming down the stairs. And I give her the stuff. And she was like, your son, let's call the child Peanut Butter. She went, Peanut Butter said your son hit him. You need to talk to your son and let your son know don't hit people, children. It's like, okay, no problem. I'll speak to my son. I'll find out what happens. But I also informed her that my son told me how Peanut Butter was behaving. Right? Okay. Cool. Didn't say anything to anybody. I already let her know how Peanut Butter was behaving. She said, okay, cool, no problem. But then before she walked into the door, she said again, teach your child not to hit people. Okay, I leave, I go downstairs. So I come downstairs, talk to Brian, talk to Sakura, and they tell me how ridiculous this child was behaving. Sakura plays with everybody, and the fact that she was complaining means it had to be annoying. It has to be really annoying to the fact that she was saying that the child was screaming and crying and was so annoying that she left him alone. And Shiara did scream and cry a lot, and she don't leave Shiara alone. So, yeah. So anyway, 11 o'clock the night, I get a text message from Peanut Butter's mother. And the message is saying, thank you for watching Peanut Butter, but Peanut Butter is very upset because your children were very rude to him and very mean. And you need to teach your children not to hit other people's children. Don't hit people, that's not right. Something like that. And then something about me disciplining my children. And then, anyway, thanks again. So I messaged her and I was like, I spoke to my children and I was told Peanut Butter did X, Y, by Z, by whatever, right? So please speak to Peanut Butter, find out his version of the story, because my kids don't hit each other. They don't hit their sister. And I've never, ever, in the 15 years of Brandon's life that he has been alive, I've never had a complaint from anyone, no matter where he go, that he hit anybody. Ever. If anybody was to hit that child, it would have been Shiara, because Shiara don't take BS. And if you get her mad, she might hit you. I'm teaching her not to hit, but I'm just saying if anybody was to hit that child, it would be Shiara. Not Brandon, not Sakura. So she did messages back again, something about peanut butter, say, and peanut butter was so upset, and peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. I was like, okay, whatever. So I decided, cool. If you're not going to speak to your child, if your child is going to come here and act like a maniac, for me to watch your child for a couple hours, for you to go to work, sis, for you to go to work, and then you're going to just assume my children are these rude, mean, because her text message was very rude. Very, very rude, and I have it in my text message, right? But her text message was very rude. So you automatically assume that your child, peanut butter, was the greatest, right? And that he did nothing wrong, and that my children are psychos, and they're just going to hit him and be mean to him for no apparent reason. I don't understand that, right? But okay. Hi, Brandon. So I decided I'm not going to watch this child anymore. I let her know, here's what, I'm not going to watch the child anymore because I don't need the conflict. I don't need the bacchanal. I don't need the children lying on my children, because I teach my children to tell the truth and they don't lie. If they did something wrong and I ask them, they'll say, yes, they did it, because I have taught them not to lie about things, because I don't jump down their throats and beat them and do all that kind of nonsense to intimidate my children. No, no. It's proper discipline in this house. I mean, it's not perfect discipline, but I try, right? So anyway, update. This morning I see said neighbor, Peanut Butter's mother, and she was like, oh, I spoke to Peanut Butter, and I just didn't like the fact that he called me on the phone crying the night that you watched him, and I realized he was exaggerating, and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, no problem, but I still not watching the show. And no, I still not watching the people turn. I'm like, no, 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 because they come down here and act like a maniac. Yeah, could have practically destroyed my child's game. You try to stand up on my next child, you scream and yell and get like a maniac, and my child's supposed to be okay with. Yeah, my kid's just supposed to be okay with you saying, oh, Peanut Butter does exaggerate. I don't care if he does exaggerate, keep your demon child. Keep him. So, yeah, so I'm not going to be watching him anymore. So that's my rant. And it was a little long, and I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry, but it's just the audacity of some people and the lack of training with some people and their children. It's just no. So I will not be watching that child, and I will continue to be very skeptical of anybody's children that I potentially watch or could happen to watch. That's why I don't watch people child. I don't mind my children play with your children and stuff like that, but when they start to get out of hand, when they start to be rude, when they start to be disrespectful, when they start to lie, that's where we just cut the cord. I love children, but I can't handle disrespect. I can't handle rudeness. I can't handle lies. Keep your children. Okay, Island fam. So that was my little story time / rant of the incident that I had. But after that, I went to the kitchen and made some bagels for the kids for breakfast tomorrow, because I don't like waking up early and making breakfast. So if it's pre-made, it's easy to, make a breakfast, eat, and let's get out the house if we have to leave the house, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just making some bagels, just rolling it out. Well, not rolling it out. I'm pouring a hole in it, to make the bagel shape. I'm placing them on the baking sheet to make some bagels. So I'm just gonna do that, pop them in the oven, and then get some food in my kid's stomach. Yeah. Also, I completely forgot that I said I would make a bagel video, like a video on how I make bagels for y'all, and post it on my TikTok, and I did not. So hopefully the next time that I make bagels, I remember to do that, but I didn't here. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe next time. Righty, right. So lunch is ready. So we have some vegetable rice, lentils, and vegetable pie. It's like cauliflower and carrot and stuff like that, with cheese and milk, and baked in the oven. So that's what we're having for lunch today. My food and the kids' food. She don't eat this, so I just gave her the vegetable rice and the lentils. So that's what we're gonna eat for lunch today. So yeah, that's my Sunday food, right? I don't usually make Sunday food. I just cook whatever. But I made the pie last night, and I made enough so that I would have for today. And I just made the rice today. The peas I also made last night. So lunch. Alrighty, so the bagels are done and out of the oven and looking scrumptious. Y'all, it tasting good, and she already steal one from it. Okay, and then it's the end of the night, and I just got out of the shower. I'm about to put some body butter on my skin before I go to bed because I have dry skin, and we need some moisture up in this piece, right? So yeah, so I'm going to do that. And they go share screaming and crying like always. My goodness. But I have like a tremendous headache, and I feel it's because I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I have been going to bed very, very late and only sleeping for about 4 hours, and I'm waking up and I don't like that. So I'm going to try to go to bed early because it's about 9:30 now, so I'm going to try to see if I can go to bed and sleep the entire night. I've attempted this earlier on in the week and nothing. I literally only slept 4 hours and then I woke up. So we'll try this again, okay? So yeah, anyway, we didn't do much of anything today. I made lunch, as I showed y'all, which was the cauliflower pie, some veggie rice and lentils. So basically veggie all around. My kids don't really eat much meat. They don't really buy much meat anyway because they don't eat much. So that's what we made for lunch. For dinner, they just basically ate the same thing. Well, with the exception of Sakura, she didn't want that. So I think she had something else. I know she ate, but she had something else. I think she had like maybe cricks or bagels or something else. The point is she ate, right? I want to wake up early tomorrow because I have to go to Brandon's school tomorrow to take his school pass. So let's pay for that because he's going into Form 4 and he needs a new school pass because obviously he's going to have a new class name, and I think they're changing it to these barcode swipeable cards. So yeah, so I have to go into school tomorrow to pay for that before the deadline comes because I don't want the deadline to come and he doesn't get his pass. So I'm going to do that. Run a few errands probably, and I don't know what else I'm going to do tomorrow. Huh? Oh yeah, I want to take down this up my hair. Like tomorrow is the last day I'm going to have this in my hair because it can kind of ratchet, It's kind of ratchet. It's very harmful. So I need to take it down, wash my hair, and redo my hair. But I don't think I'm going to do all that in one day because just doing my hair alone is a couple hours. So I'm probably just going to wash my hair, moisturize it and stuff like that, and then I don't know, put it in two because you all know my hair always in two. So like put it in two or something, and then some other day comb my hair or maybe braid it. I don't know. I'm contemplating because my hair is starting to grow more. It's getting thicker. The more it grows, the thicker it gets. And sis don't really manage her hair when it's thick and getting longer now. So we're not gonna do that, right? We're not gonna do that. So as I said, I have a massive headache. I really need to sleep. So I'm going to try to go in my bed and fall asleep. And I will catch you guys in the next vlog. So I'm in the vlog here. So thanks guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so by clicking that big red word that says subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I post a video. Share this video with all your friends. Like it if you like me, if you like us, if you like my shenanigans. Come back here every week for another vlog. Comment down below any questions